Okay, show of hands. Who's used their smartphone to pay for something in the high street in the last month? Couple here. What about in the last week? A few people. Anyone in the last day? The last day? Okay, we've got a couple of people here. Anyone been wearing these hats yesterday? Nice millennials. Is anyone here prepared to give me their wallet, a leather wallet? Or anyone come up on stage? Come on, it's the afternoon session. It's time to wake up. Come up on stage, please. Yeah.
Woo!
Audience participation, give a round of applause. Okay, so just take a seat here. I won't look in your wallet. But can you just open your wallet? Can you just explain what you've got in your wallet?
Card.
Credit card.
Cards, and then IDs.
Membership cards.
Receipt.
I won't tell anyone about that. Okay? Some cash and coin.
Yeah.
So actually quite a lot of things that are in your leather wallet. And actually that's one of the biggest realizations for mobile wallet is mobile wallet is just not just about payments. Thank you very much. Please give a round of applause. So mobile wallets are not just about payments. They're about non-payment transaction as well. So we see everyone with a wallet, today's wallet, yesterday's wallet. It doesn't just contain credit cards and cash. It contains content of value that you can use in the physical world. And millennials are using the mobile wallet already. Now we saw a few hands in here. All of you guys are clearly millennials. Anyone that didn't raise your hand is not a millennial. That's our definition of millennials. But actually the stats are much more impressive than we think. On average, in the last year, 249% increase in the use of mobile wallet across all age groups. In millennials, 267% increase for millennials using mobile wallet as a form of transaction in the physical world. Might not seem a big difference, but actually you extrapolate that over time. Millennials are really leading the way for use of a smartphone to make a transaction in the physical world. Now that transaction could be payment, it could be non-payment. So millennials are very, very important to the adoption of mobile wallet. So you can see here, again we have a number of hands. This is just showing a stat of the number of people that have used mobile wallet in the last 3 months. Of the baby boomers, any baby boomers in the room would like to admit it? No baby boomers here, they're sleeping at home, aren't they? Having an afternoon nap. 28% of baby boomers used mobile wallet in the last 3 months. 51% of Generation X, we've viewed Generation X now, I include myself, 51%, so half of the Generation X have used mobile wallet in the last 3 months. And a whopping 67% of millennials have used mobile wallet in the last 3 months. It's a massive statistic. A credit card as an adoption of technology took about 50 years to get to the same adoption rate. This is just 4 years after Apple announced Passbook and Android moved to Android Pay. And actually now Apple Pay is not globally available across the world. But it's 67% of millennials who are already using mobile wallet in some form or other. And you can also see that higher income households are typically using mobile wallet more frequently. So 62% have used mobile wallet in the last 3 months versus around 39% in the last 30 below the 60,000 household income. And we've already talked about the different things that are in mobile wallet. These are just a sample. If you can see on the slopy roof here, it's not just about boarding passes. Has anyone used a digital boarding pass stored in your mobile wallet? Quite a common one. Loyalty cards, coupons, communication cards, receipts, vouchers, a great diversity across the way people are using mobile wallet applications. And this is the percentages of people that use mobile wallet, the types of content they're using in digital format now. Now, mobile wallet, what we see, and what is fast becoming very self-evident, particularly here if you are a brand owner, if you're a retailer, a travel operator, mobile wallet is driving loyalty. It's driving loyalty program membership sign-ups to start with, and then subsequently engaging millennials particularly through the mobile wallet channel. So, how many people belong to a loyalty program here, of some form? Not quite 100%. Okay, so you've got some people who are in the 7% zone. 7% of millennials belong to no loyalty programs. But interestingly, that stat is surprisingly smaller than other demographics. Millennials like loyalty programs. It's a game they can play. 67% of millennials belong to between 1 and 5 loyalty programs. Another 24% belong to more than 6 loyalty programs. That's a whopping 93% of millennials who belong to loyalty programs. The problem, oh, just go backwards, just one thing I'll say. The problem with this is, well, what's the problem with loyalty programs? Do you have all the loyalty cards with you today for all the programs you belong to? Do you carry all of your loyalty cards with you? No, I mean, particularly if you're a member of 15 loyalty programs, it's very difficult to carry your loyalty membership around with you. I think the number one reason for not using your loyalty card, 43% of people say they forget their card. 40% of people say they forgot they were a member of that loyalty program. So big statistics. You might go through all of the effort, filling in the paperwork, getting the plastic cards through the post, or having to get a piece of paper that tells you to fill in more details. Or even if you are signing up online, you then got to wait for the loyalty card to come to you that sits in your side drawer, gets thrown in the bin, maybe sits statically in your wallet. You forget it. So merchants, retailers, brands go to all this trouble to give you a loyalty program so that you can benefit from being loyal to that brand, loyal to the retailer, loyal to a travel operator. And yet you're not using it because you forget it. Now that's one of the beautiful things with mobile wallet, and one of the first reasons that millennials like loyalty programs with mobile wallet is it's a simple distribution. So here's just a simple case study, a simple experience. So this is the DFS, Duty Free Shop Loyalty Program. You simply sign up online. You actually just say, I want to become a member. You've got your smartphone application here, or you're on your browser, in your desktop. A single tap of a button, and with my magical assistant, now I have a digital loyalty card instantly. What do millennials like? Instantaneous gratification. No waiting in the post, no waste. Now once this digital loyalty card is in my phone, there's a lot of benefits that the consumer can have, and a lot of benefits that the brands and retailers can take advantage of. You see it's nicely personalized. Again, another thing millennials like. It's convenient, it's got my points balance there. It's not a plastic card that doesn't update. I don't have to receive another email to keep me updated and posted. So I simply tap that add to wallet. Now I've got my loyalty card. And I'm going to go through a couple of other things that this provides you to bring traffic into your stores, to engage with your consumers in a far more personal way. Hang on. Mobile wallets are key to increase traffic and real-time insights. So now we have that digital asset within a mobile wallet application. And notice this is not another third-party app. This is stored in your native mobile wallet. If you have an iPhone in here, take a look at your iPhone. Find what apps you cannot delete. You cannot delete Apple Wallet. If you've got an Android device, Android Pay is fast becoming native. If you've got WeChat, WeChat has wallet capability that equally you can take advantage of. If you use Alipay, you can equally take advantage of Alipay Wallet. So you don't need another app to store these cards. In the same way I have one wallet, I have one application, one wallet app in my phone. Now, location aware content drives people into your stores. 63% more likely to visit a store if I have a location-aware message to my lock screen. Particularly in the millennials. Almost 80% more likely to visit a store if I have a very subtle reminder to my lock screen that I'm a member of the loyalty program or I have a digital coupon stored within my wallet. 80% more likely. I work with many businesses across the world, and if I tell them I can deliver them 80% more traffic, I'm their friend for life. 80% more likely to get someone into your store when it's a location-based awareness. To show you an example. So, this is a coupon. This is a digital coupon. So rather than having a paper coupon thrusted into you as you're walking down the street, pretty annoying, isn't it? I live in Hong Kong, there's a long escalator, and they get to the top of the escalator, someone shoves a piece of paper out. Does it happen here in Singapore as well? Shove a piece of paper out. Then you walk 2 steps and you see the rubbish bin full of those coupons. I hate waste. Bugs me. It's the one thing that gets me up in the morning. Get rid of that waste. People are spending money on these paper coupons. So now I have a digital coupon, easily added, the same way I just added my DFS loyalty card. I've added that coupon into my wallet. Now it's in my wallet when I'm walking close to Subway. I have a nice, subtle lock screen message. Back one. Show that again. So, nice, subtle lock screen message. Simple swipe, QR. Simple swipe on the screen, and my coupon is there, available to use. Do you notice I didn't even need to go through my lock screen? Do you notice I didn't need to go into the wallet application? Just from a lock screen message. Maybe if you've travelled with SQ or Cathay Pacific, you would have seen that on your boarding passes. As you go through immigration, you can simply swipe on a lock screen. You don't need to find this different app. It's not like where you need to open Starbucks, find where the coupon is, open the coupon up, then scan it. It's a single swipe. Now that convenience, while it sounds small, that the reduction of those 2 steps leads to use. And coupon redemption is a big problem. Retailers and brands are looking for coupon redemption. That's why they spend money on coupons, to acquire more traffic, but also to acquire more data and to understand how customers want to transact with different brands. Okay, so nice coupon. I present it up as I'm buying my sandwich. In this case, I'm getting a free can of soda. I'll make the sound effects. Do you see what happened here? So, unlike a piece of paper, what happens when I give my coupon over? I give my coupon to you, take it away, you've got the coupon. I walk out with my free soda, that's it. Transaction's over. No more conversation. And at best, the merchant will maybe do some batch processing of that coupon overnight. I won't know it's me, I just know I've had a coupon. So I've got the sale, but I haven't got loyalty. So now you can see here, just as an example, this is a Subway implementation in Hong Kong. That's changed dynamically. Because it's digital, we can instantly change that coupon from saying free can soda to keep me for a surprise offer. And in its basic format, there's a little bit of a gamification going on. Because now I can deliver different messages to different individuals in different segments. If we know something works better for millennials versus Generation X, we can deliver a different experience. So keep me, okay, I'm back home now. And I just sat at home watching TV, and I get a push message. People have lock screen messages. Quite a nice, subtle form, saying, enjoy a new offer from Subway. This is just one coupon. No more walking up the steps and getting another piece of paper thrusted into me. Just a nice sound as I'm watching TV, my phone, a new offer from Subway. So I swipe that. Let's take a look at that. And you can see the coupon's changed. So again, it's changed from keep me to now a free upgrade for a foot-long sub. Has anyone managed to agree the foot-long sub? That's pretty tough, but at least, trying to get people to eat more, which is maybe not the right thing, but there's some marketing in here. So now I've got a free upgrade for a foot-long, so great! I've seen that at home. I go back to sleep, think, okay, well that's very nice. But I'm not near Subway at this point. So we go back to sleep. I'm then back at work, and I'm considering, what should I have for lunch? Lots of choice in the food hall. Just wondering, my phone's on lock, just thinking and looking around, a nice subtle lock screen message triggered by GPS or Bluetooth beacon technology tells me to come and enjoy a special. Wow! So out of all the food court, I'm definitely going to go for a Subway. These guys are after me. I'm going to have a foot-long sub. I'm going to be fat today. So I swipe my lock screen message. I get my free upgrade. I take it up to the counter. They system scan, or it could be an NFC tap. And another keep link. We call this the forever coupon. Distribute once, forever have that relationship. And this is different. You don't have to display a foot long for all people. You might say Coca-Cola will work for you, sir. A free bag of crisps will work for you. You can deliver individual experiences, particularly what millennials like. Particularly because it will work with location services. I'm providing guide, I'm providing location, proximity, I'm providing personalization, I'm providing convenience. 77, when we've tested this and with the clients that are using the Forever Coupon, 77% of everyone that has these coupons, these digital coupons, wants the expired coupon to become another coupon in the future. So you keep your relationship, you keep that conversation. More impressively, 84% of millennials kind of expect it to happen. So you know, every time you don't get this, you are pissing them off. You're not delivering what millennials want. The technology's there, this is possible. And yet people are still insisting on handing out paper, plastic, and not delivering what millennials want, how they want to be engaged. They want convenience and personalization. Let's take another look at an example of this. We go back to the DFS example. So a nice looking dynamic card stored in your mobile wallet. First and foremost, I don't have to have 100 cards in a leather wallet. My leather wallet's not thicker. I can use my phone. There's one app and I store all its content. The other thing, you've got a front to the card, and then if I just tap this little eye, that thing is much bigger than mine, I've got more information. So more convenient. I don't have to go to dfs.com. I don't have to phone my friend. I don't have to get a piece of paper and say, wait a minute, I need to go to the new DFS at Causeway Bay. I wonder where it is. I think the last presentation we just talked about was location, the power of location. So a simple tap. On the back side of this is a nice hyperlink. You can't do this on plastic cards. Straight into, in this case, Apple Maps. It could go into Google Maps. It could go into any map environment. But as a brand, as a retailer, you do not need to build mapping capabilities into applications or into your websites, because you can just go straight into the built-in capabilities of your phone. It's kind of, I think of the experience from the back of that digital loyalty card as super bookmarks. And those super bookmarks could be personalized. Maybe I'm near a different DFS store. Or maybe I've just come into Singapore and I want to deliver information for how to get to DFS affiliate services or restaurants where you can get benefits as a DFS loyalty member. Or if you've flown with a SQ. One of the things I didn't know is if you fly with SQ here, you can use your boarding pass as a tourist to get privileges in different merchants and brands. Wouldn't it be cool if that was telling me, as a digital boarding pass, when I walked past a brand that would have that discount, it tells me it. It gives me incentive to come in. I mean, obviously Singapore has spent money with merchants to have these partnerships, spent time, emotion, money to try and get traffic into these merchants. Let's make it easy for consumers. The technology is there. Okay, 62% of people will download and add a loyalty card or a coupon if it's personalized. Particularly millennials. I've just come from another conversation and we're trying to best define some of the attributes that we can appropriate to millennials. And personalization and being me is very important. Being treated as me. I'm not mass marketing. I must be treated as me. Personalization comes up loud and clear when we we talk about millennials. Very difficult to do in print, a little bit easier to do with email, but not perfect. Really easy to do with mobile wallet. Take a look at an example. So I'm signing up for a hotel booking. Just on my mobile app, booking a hotel to stay at. I click confirm. I get presented a nice booking confirm. None of this bland email or SMS messaging. I get a nice booking confirm which I can store in my mobile wallet. Maybe it's not a traditional piece of wallet content, but it's useful, convenient. Now I store it in my single app. So it reminds me to check in. What I'm not showing here is the location message I can get when I get near the hotel. I can send a push message to remind me check in is in 2 days' time. Hope you enjoy your stay. I check in, have a wonderful stay, and now I'm offered to be a member. So my booking confirm now converts to a loyalty card. So everyone that goes to a hotel needs a booking confirm. Not everyone needs to be a member. But there's a great opportunity, particularly in hospitality, to leverage the need for a booking confirm to then be able to have that long-term relationship with that customer. And that's not outsourcing that relationship to hotels.com or bookings.com, which I know drive a lot of traffic in hotels. This is really leveraging the relationship between you as a hotel brand, hotel chain, and the customer through a mobile wallet content. Here's a Best Western reward card. Similar thing, membership card. I've already checked in, I've had my booking confirmed, I'm now a member, I've had a great stay. I now go home, I've left my Best Western, I'm thinking I had a good holiday. And I get a little lottery message, congratulations, you are now a gold member. I have to be careful when I say that in certain audiences. I'm now a gold member, I've now been upgraded. Again, another thing millennials want. Instant gratification. I don't want to go into my site and check how many points I've got and wait 3 weeks to get a new pack through the post that's going to go in the bin. I want to be rewarded for my loyalty instantly. I want to be rewarded for my loyalty conveniently. I want to be rewarded for my loyalty personally. Lottery message, swipe, and I've now got my nice shiny gold. Nicely personalised, colour changes, membership status change, points updated with your membership program. So your update, colour changes, points updated. Okay, now as I talked about, there's lots of different ways that people, and particularly millennials, are using mobile wallets. The future of mobile payments really does depend on the use of other content in your wallet. So someone asked me before, well, mobile payments aren't that clever compared to just whipping out your credit card. Not that much different. But you're tapping those credit cards. What's the big difference? And actually the big difference that's coming and being driven by millennials is for what we call value-added services. So not only are you going to make a payment, you will also experience a value-added service through your phone upon making a payment. And hopefully our videos will show you that. So 83% of millennials are more likely to use their smartphone to make a payment if their loyalty is instantly applied. Yep, so before I pay, I give my loyalty card if I remember, if I've got it, 2 separate transactions, painful, waiting in line, people tutting behind you, particularly in Hong Kong, everyone's in a rush. Oh God! So, stop those coupons, just pay and get out. But if it's applied upon transaction, there's much more likely that they will use that. Now there's benefit to brands, there's benefit to retailers, there's benefits to banks for implementing this, because obviously you're seeing a far more increase in credit card transactions. The brands are getting a better understanding of how their customers are actually using the loyalty program or the source of things they're buying. And for consumer, they're getting instant gratification and personalization. Let's show you a little example here. Hopefully the video works. So customers, if we click again up, customer's going to make a payment with Apple Pay. You can see just a Touch ID, it's an Apple Pay example. Make a payment in DFS, I walk away, and I instantly get offered an opportunity to enroll in my loyalty program. Simple swipe, my loyalty card appears in the screen straight away. Tap next at the top of the screen, and in this case I said, oh, we went a little bit quick there. In that case, you say, I'd like to automatically choose my loyalty card next time I spend in DFS. So it automatically gets chosen the next time I pay. So I've walked out, I made a payment, I've joined a loyalty program. Now I'm coming back around DFS, a lock screen message appears triggered by either GPS or beacons. So GPS will give you a macro location if I'm outside the store. Beacon technology will give you micro location. So let's say in this case, I love my makeup, I'd like to buy some Bobbi Brown, get a nice lock screen message, double points on Bobbi Brown today. Oh, fantastic, just what I've been shop for. And now I go pick up my Bobbi Brown, I go and make payments again. This video, but you can see the whole thing. So I make payment for my Bobbi Brown gifts. My loyalty card is instantly applied. You see how it's shown? Just with one tap. And now, I'm also able to enjoy an offer. I've used machine learning to give some value-added service. I get a coupon. I tap next. I want to automatically select this coupon next time I pay. And now I have a loyalty card and a coupon. Just from a payment. Just from a payment. Single tap. And the next time I go in, obviously, it's going to apply the coupon. Now, and that could be different logic. Maybe it's not coupon, maybe it's not loyalty card. But think about the value services that you want to provide your customer when they pay. At the moment, most of the value-added services are relying on the sales associate. The sales associate remembering, last time you came in, you bought Tom Ford aftershave. We've got a new aftershave here. Would you like to see this new aftershave? Now you start to leverage the power of the mobile wallet channel with some very basic machine learning, with some very, very basic AI, to then start to deliver personalized services, value-added services based on basket analysis, or based on the way your customers use your products and services. This is something that's coming new. We don't have data yet on how much VAS value-added services are being used, but this is going to drive mobile payments into hyperspeed now. We're just at the start, really, of seeing the adoption of mobile payments. As soon as people start to get these value-added services, we will see a significant acceleration, particularly among millennials. Thank you very much. Just to summarize, mobile wallets is not just about payments. Millennials are using wallets already. Mobile wallets are key to increase traffic and real-time insights. Millennials want convenience and personalization that's offered through mobile wallets. The future of mobile payments depends on what else is in the application. And lastly, millennials expect the integration of payments and loyalty. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to talk to you. If you can't get a chance to talk to me after, I'd love to talk to you. I'll join you for cocktails. And if not, if you can't get me, there's always Art and Wendy. Art's been the man clicking, Wendy's been the young lady who's filming. They're here. We've got another guy, Kit, who couldn't make it today. So we're all here to help. If you have any more questions about mobile wallets and millennials, I'd be delighted to talk to you. Thank you very much. Sure.
So we do have a couple of minutes, 1 or 2 questions from the audience. Anyone has a question before?
Great job. So I noticed downstairs when they got coffee, they only took Singapore dollars and did not take credit cards. So myself, not having either of those options to pay, couldn't get a coffee. Is there a difference between the way millennials react to that situation versus non-millennials like us?
It's not statistically significant difference, but what we're seeing more across the board is people vote not to come back. I mean, it's that simple. If the convenience isn't there and you've suffered pain because of the ability to pay conveniently, you won't come back. Obviously, when you're in a captured place like this, and it's the only way to get coffee, we're all dying from caffeine injection. I'll borrow, I'll steal, I'll do something or other. But particularly for high street businesses, for hotel and hospitality, and for travel, if you can't pay with convenience or personalised experience, you will actually vote with your feet. And I guess millennials are a little bit more vocal by it, but in terms of the real data, we see that consistently across all demographics.
take one more question from the audience.
Firstly, I find that extremely fascinating in terms of your explanation. It kind of dawned on me that not only are we getting, you're closing the loop on the coupons, right? That you understand who's cashing on using the coupon, then you have a coupon. But you probably know that person's preference, not just in the subway, but the sauce and everything else, and that means you're forming a persona of how that person prefers to consume. So I'm just wondering, what are you doing around using all that data to basically sell more stuff, or at least tailor coupons that are very specific to you?
So simply, yes, the data is used to further personalize. And that's why I would really encourage you to get going as soon as possible. You need to start to build data. Who here uses Amazon or Alibaba or marketplaces online? Well, not many people. If you know Amazon, it's an e-commerce site where you can, it started off by selling books. It sells a lot more goods. The data that it acquires on that online store will then help it to recommend what book you might enjoy next. And there's equally data science that shows that if we show this, they will buy. So without getting too scary and sort of big brother, this is about having a very personalized experience. Now what we're doing with Mobile Wallet is we're taking those philosophies and principles of how e-commerce has grown through personalization, data analytics, and then delivery and machine learning that improves the experience, and we're bringing that to the physical world. The biggest problem, until we started passing, was that last mile. It's that last mile. Online, it's easy to see your data closed loop. When someone adds to the basket, that's it, job done. To go from a paper coupon to last mile that is actually now served at point of sale, is then moved into a CRM database. That's been a challenge until the advent of Mobile Wallet that using Casi API effectively to integrate those things. But the same benefits you've got on e-commerce, great personalized experience, now can be applied on the offline world. So data, using that data continuously to personalize experience. So we don't want to talk about millennials. I want to talk about Bob. I want to talk about Paul. I want to talk about Julie. That's the experience that's coming, and it will be a very different experience, a very different offering per person based on the experiences they have in store. Does that answer your question? Okay.
Thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the time. Trust many of you at the cocktails.